Hello and welcome to day 3 of our gratitude journey. And indeed, it is another opportunity for us to be able to explore within the well of information that we have inside of us. And so, I hope that yesterday made a lot of sense, and today is going to make much more sense to everyone listening to us. Hosting you today is Boyo Maureen and
From what Theodoline?
who are all clinically trained psychotherapists, and we are glad that we are working with you step by step as you awaken to the quiet blessings that surrounds your everyday life. We entreat you to settle in and take in a breather and allow today's reflections to meet you wherever you are. And if you don't have your copy of the book, please do well to grab a copy, and it is going to help you to make this journey much more interesting. And so today we are at day 3. We are going to be looking at gratitude for freedom, responsibility, and authoring my path. So, Theodoline, can you usher us into this, the effervescence of this moment?
Yes, Maureen, I can feel the aroma, the influence of the moment is already there. Our D3, gratitude for freedom, responsibility, and authoring my part. According to theories, Rollo May, the courage to be. So this is like bringing us to a place of understanding that we are free to choose. Uh, 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 we talked about the other day about choice. And Rollo May, or the gratitude for this day, is coming to us with this idea that we are free being. We have been created with the freedom to choose what we want. We have the responsibility over our lives. So we are the sole author of our part. This is a great thing for us. So gratitude for today is for you to feel that actually you have the freedom to actually live. You have the freedom to choose the good life. You have the freedom to choose what is right. For this year, the year that passed, there were some things that did not work very well. There were some things that actually worked well. But you choose to step into this year. And listening to us, you are choosing to actually you are choosing to create a different version of yourself that will bring you more result and growth in this year.
So what I'm understanding from what you're saying is that if you were to look at what Rollo May is saying compared to what Viktor Frankl said, Victor looked at the choice. And now Rollo May is coming to give you courage to do the one which you seem to see that is actually the good one. And so for us to be able to understand this, is important for us to really be able to live in this moment and be asking ourselves, what are those choices we've made? And do we have the courage? Do we have what it takes to be able to run those things that we want to run, or to take the path we've chosen to take, or to engage in a relationship that we want to, and to be able to pursue our financial our quest for finances the way we want to take responsibility and the courage to choose health, to take the opportunity and the courage to choose self. What is it that is there? Do you have the inner courage? Do you have that inner stir within you to be able to tell you that I am here to accept with all myself, with all my being, the choices that I've made, and I am taking responsibility of the outcome? That is what this is looking at from my own understanding. And so today we are calling us to be in that place where we want to start looking at what are those things that have driven us to be where we are today. Is it anxiety that has driven us to be where we are today? Is it the weight of responsibilities that have come on you? Will it be about what people have thought or said, which is shaping you, and all of these things? Today, we are saying that you have the courage to tell yourself that what you believe in matters, and you can be able to pursue that which you are doing. And at this point, I'm giving a shout out particularly to those who have lived a very dependent life on other people, waiting for people to be the ones to tell you to sit or to stand, to make decisions for you. I'm giving a shout out equally to those who have been very avoidant, because in your avoidance, many times you would not be able to have the courage to stand up for yourself while people oppress you, while people make you to feel very small about yourself. You don't have the courage to stand up for your right. You don't have the courage to be your authentic self. You end up feigning relationships just because you want to actually belong. Today, I'm giving this very special shout out to you because we need to start building the momentum to get the courage to be us unapologetically.
Wow, this is so amazing. I am really excited to be doing this today with you. Really, a shout out to all those out there, courage, and we are making them to understand, everybody, understand that every choice you make shapes your reality, your career, your relationship, your finances, your health, your future self. The anxiety that you may feel will equally shape your life. But today, we are coming your way asking you to be grateful for those who actually took the courage in stepping into things they never imagined stepping into. We're calling upon you to be grateful, feel grateful for that act, for that aspect of your life, for those who are still trying to feel the gratitude that you are learning how to become courageous in taking decisions for yourself, in becoming the author of your life, in becoming the real you, because whatever you want to become, no other person can give you that. You alone will make a choice, like we already discussed, and then making the choice with the courage to move on.
Yeah. And so, yes, we are talking really about the issue of choice and the courage too. Let us draw our inspiration again today from nature. Nature is wonderful. Like we said, it all has principles and it is all operating in a very purposeful manner. Let us look at freedom and responsibility, because for every choice we make, there's a responsibility to be accountable for the outcomes and things like that. Let's look at the sun. The sun rises and sets consistently.
Right?
And what this is telling me is that for me to be able to see the difference that I want to see, there is need for me to be consistent in the good practices that I do. In my courage to become myself, I should be consistent. So to say, it shouldn't be something that I do today and tomorrow I choose to back down. Every time when you back down, you're going to begin from afresh, and it is really very challenging. And so for every day that you're able to be consistent with an aspect of your life, it is something that when you come to the end of the day and you sit on your bed, you reflect, you need to say thank you, because we are learning from the sun that it consistently will rise and set. Even when we are unable to see it rise and set, it still did its job. Interestingly, have you thought about the days that the day that is filled with thunderstorm? Do you think the sun does not rise on that day?
Wow, this is really amazing. This question is so intriguing.
So you will not want circumstances around you to dull you out to the point where you would not be able to, and to tell you that you're not even doing it for another, you're doing it for yourself. Whether people see it or not, it's about you. And so your shine should not actually be destroyed because the environmental factors are seemingly making you to feel like it's not working. The issue is about being consistent. This is a very powerful lesson that we are getting from nature. And I think the next one is looking at seasons come in their own time. You don't change seasons. How does that really resonate with you, Theo?
Yes, Maureen, seasons come in their own time. It means the potential we have, the power within us, the creator or the power that created us and brought us here already programmed things according to seasons and time. So at times, the season that is there is actually supposed to be what is there, and it is preparing you to transition to the next season. And probably maybe you are looking at how you can get out of this season quicker. And when you get out of this season quicker, you may not be able to endure the next season.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry to worry is hurry to destroy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes when a season for you to slow down comes and you are unable to decipher that moment, you may be thinking that the best way is for you to actually skip it. Trust me, if you skip it, you're going to come back to it. There is no way. Remember that the world has been built in a very systematic and principled way, and that is exactly what is expected of us. And so if you are in your seasons right now, be grateful for that season. It could look like it's a dull season, but trust me, there is a lesson that season is you're learning from. And when you refuse to learn, do you know you're going to come back to still learn? Because nature will constantly bring you back to that test until you're able to pass it. We are not saying here that you forcefully pass because you just want to pass. We want to see, take your time and enjoy that moment. Take your time and learn the lessons. Take your time to be in that process. Don't hurry to bypass it, because there are lessons, not just for you. Remember, our essence is not just about us. It's about learning and filling our cups so that we can be able to pour out in the lives of others. So if you don't learn your lessons, how do you want the next person to become better? Another important aspect that nature shows us is that plant grows when conditions are right. I think we said something about this in our previous session. Yeah.
Yes, we said something about this, that when a seed is planted in a fertile soil, it will grow and it will actually move towards sunlight. Gravity pulls it towards sunlight. That this is how our lives are, with the potential that we have in us, with the power that we have in us. If we are to become in alignment, in harmony with the potential that we have in us, the power that we have in us, we are growing. We must grow towards the right direction. Because the error we make most often is to tend to want to look from the outward, forgetting to know that the power that is supposed to take us to where we are going to is from within.
Yeah.
And this power can actually pull you to where you are going to. And this power will take you at its own time and space. And like you said the other time, consistency is the key. And we are bringing to you gratitude this time for you to understand that during all of these seasons, you need to just be grateful. During the tough seasons where you think that the situation is not changing, things are not the way you want it, what you just need to do is to step into gratitude, and the divine within you, the intelligence within you, will cause you to move towards the right path.
Exactly. Another thing which we are learning from Mother Nature again today in this reflection and in this gratitude podcast is that rivers flow according to their structure, where they find themselves. A river will not flow in the space. A river can only flow through a riverbed that has been carved and shaped by time and seasons, kind of. And so it's important that you and I, who are like vessels, who are like the contours, who are like the riverbeds, we should be able to understand that we can become the best of us when we are able to allow ourselves to be free. We should have a free spirit so it can help us to be able to get to our destination. Of course, all waters, all rivers, they end up where? In the ocean. But they come from different places. And so you should be able to honor that little path that you are on, because it is taking you to a bigger picture. And again, likewise, your life grows when your choices align with your values, we've got to take this very seriously, because it is in these little tips that we have gotten that we know that we are having the courage to face our lives, the courage to be, and the courage to make the right choices. So let's look at our reflections for today.
Our reflection for today, we are looking at uh, this the freedom you have to choose your habit. Consider the freedom you have to choose your habit, the freedom you have to change your mindset, because whatever mindset you got today, it can be changed. Just undergoing this process of gratitude for the next 14 days is able to create that habit, changing your mindset to become more positive. The freedom you have to leave all patterns behind. The freedom you have to advance your career. The freedom you have to speak your truth. Do you know that most at times we are not able to speak our truth because of fear of the environment, because of the fear of the people? So we are look reflectively, look at the freedom you have to speak your truth, the freedom you have to build relationship that nourish you. And wherever you are, if as you're getting the sound of our voices, if the relationship you are in does not nurture you, you have the freedom to make it work. You have the freedom to actually choose the one that is more nurturing to you. The freedom you have to align with divine purpose. Divine purpose is there willing to support you at every step, but it is up to you to choose to want to align with divine purpose. Your choice creates the ripple that shapes your destiny. Instead of not wanting to choose, today be grateful for your ability to choose. What is that thing that you want to choose for this year? Are you choosing yourself over the noise around? Are you trying to choose your personal growth? Are you choosing yourself in this line that you want to become a better version of yourself in this year? Or are you still choosing to remain that person that came over from the other year into this year?
It's a good reflection time. The choice is ours to make.
Okay.
You have the choice to make and take responsibility for the choices you make. Don't say it is this person who did this, it is that person who did this, and all of those. They did what they could do because they were in charge of themselves. Are you in charge? Do you choose to allow them? Do you choose to absorb their energy even when it is toxic to you, and you choose to leave it? You've got the choice to cast the dice and to be able to take whatever it has brought forth to you. So we leave this and then we move to the last, I think the last but not the least, where we want to provide you with guided inquiries. And you would want to ask yourself these questions. Remember, most of our questions are reflective and they are rhetorical. And you can always have your journal to be able to pen your thoughts. What choices have I made currently? What choices am I currently avoiding because of fear? Are there some things that you want to do but fear has been the barrier? Which part of my life needs a courageous decision? If I acted from my higher self today, what would I choose? What is the one choice that could open a new path for me? All these questions, nobody but you can actually answer. Are you ready to face these fears? Are you ready to turn the compass inward so that you can be able to be courageous enough to face these questions that sometimes you don't want to answer? It's time to think about it. And now, let your intuition be able to speak to you. You have a divine compass. You have a divine guide who is there to support you navigate this journey. Let's look at the choice awareness techniques that we can use to support our clients today.
Oh, this is good. Choice awareness step is always a good step for me. Listening to us today, you have to be able to write down one brave step you can take this year in your career, your health, your relationships, your spiritual life. Choose one small action to take today, even if it is tiny. It is in you choosing to begin with the smallest that your life will begin to gravitate towards where you want to be. Without this choice, you will not go where you want to be. You will discover that you are living in a circle, which is not actually what we really want. And in this moment, we will be taking you with point of power. Remember that the point of power is always in the now. With every, you're going to be looking at yourself right now. As I speak, you have decided that you want to take these steps. You have been able to pen down these steps. Now, gently say this with me. With every courageous choice, I open new doors. I am powerful, capable, and divinely supported. Courage lives in me. Destiny responds to me. I am moving towards the right path. And in this path is filled with strength, the capacity I need, resilience, is filled with the life of purpose, laughter, joy, peace, happiness.
There's an overflow of everything that is just coming, and it is just aligning with what we need in the season of gratitude, all the good things of life that are there, especially those that are driven from within us. And remember that this activity actually helps to activate our inner strength. It helps us to take ownership of our choices, and it helps to build momentum towards desired change that we need. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is bringing us to the close of today's session. And we are very glad that you have journeyed with us the third day. Let's look forward to what the fourth day has for us in store. And again, we are here to connect with you. If you need therapy, you need further support, don't hesitate to reach out to us at 677-690-600 and 677-660-215. And we will be right there to support you wherever. Be grateful for life and be grateful for this opportunity of the encounter. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Theodoline, for making it so special today. It was nice being with you.
Thank you. It was nice being with you as well.
And see you. Bye-bye.